What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My name is Myles, here with my wife Adriana.
Hey guys.
And we are at a great outdoor RV center looking at a really special fifth wheel. We are standing.
It's special because you can have brunch out here on this patio, and it's not a toy hauler.
It's not a toy hauler.
No.
Yeah. So this is one of the only brands, actually it's the only brand I know of that makes a product in a traditional fifth wheel where you don't have a garage and you still get the patio off the back. It's a KZ Durango Gold product. This one here is their mid-bunk model. They also have another model that's not a mid-bunk, but we're looking at the mid-bunk one here in this video. So let's take a look at it. Let's go. Before we get into this video, I'm really excited to talk about, when you have like a bunk bed and you see this little foam pad that they call a mattress, you don't have to settle for sleeping on stuff like this or the junky mattresses that will come in your bedroom. So let's take a look at how you can find a better mattress for your RV. I am here at my family's fifth wheel RV to talk about how you can easily and quickly get the RV mattress that you deserve to sleep comfortably on your camping trips, even if you have unconventional bed sizes, thanks to RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. And there will be a significant 25% off discount code that you can use. The discount code is Myles, spelled with a Y. There will be a link down below in the description of this video, and you'll have details on the screen as well. But before we get into more details about what RVmattress.com is, let me show you what a standard kind of RV mattress looks like here. So this is in my parents' fifth wheel, and even for a fifth wheel under $100,000, this is a pretty, kind of one of the best mattresses I've seen that you will find in a fifth wheel. And look at what we had to do just to make this a tolerable sleep. You have a topper here and another topper underneath that. And then you have your mattress down under here. So this is just to make it tolerable. I wouldn't even say comfortable, but at least tolerable. And then, you know what? Actually, I'm seeing a zipper down underneath here. So let's pull this back and open this up and see what's under here. I haven't looked under here before and actually seen what this mattress looks like. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at how bad that is. It's not even like a foam. I thought it was a foam in here, like a memory foam or something, but it's not. It's just, I don't even know what that material is. But that is awful. That's terrible. So, as you can see here, this is in a more premium fifth wheel. Definitely not a cheap fifth wheel by any means, and still just getting a terrible mattress. But you do not have to settle for something like this. RVmattress.com has you set up and ready to go. Their mattresses come in a box when you order one from them, and they are made in Arizona, so they have quick, fast shipping to get to you. And then because they come in a box, very easy to get into your RV and install. As you can see here, you just open up the box, pull the mattress out, and then cut it open, and it will, basically it looks like it inflates where your bed space is. And what's so cool is they have so many different options of styles of beds for various different price ranges, levels of comfort, and firmness levels. So we got the Aurora Luxe model, which is really cool because it's a cooling bed to stay at a nice cool temperature, which I definitely appreciate. And it is a hybrid mattress as well. So really nice and lots of different options there. And I also really like that they have options for things like bunk beds and RV queens, RV king mattresses. So lots of different options to fit your needs. Now there is a Memorial Day sale that is coming up as well, so stay tuned for that later on in this month. And then don't forget, there is that discount code to get 25% off your mattress using the code Myles. So there will be a link down below in the description. There will also be details on the screen for that code there. It is just using Myles in the discount code section to get 25% off your mattress from RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. So I want to say a big thanks to Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring this video, and I'm really excited to finally give my parents a good night's sleep in their RV that they deserve. All right, y'all, so again, this is a KZ Durango Gold 382 MBQ, and we are at a great outdoor RV center. You've seen us film a lot of videos at their Cumbie store. We're actually at their Canton store right now, so this is in Canton, Texas. You can also get this from their Cumbie store as well, though. So this is a product they carry at both locations. Real quick, we're gonna put the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen so you can see what's going on with this Durango Gold on the inside and out. Definitely a big fifth wheel. I'm gonna recommend something like I mean, at the very minimum, a 3/4 ton diesel to tow something like this, or a 1 ton. And then as we go around, we're gonna take a look first at this front cap. Looks really nice. You can see Durango, they have two different product lines. So they have the KZ Durango, which is gonna be a little bit of a step down in quality. And then you have your Durango Gold. So you can tell right away the difference just on the front cap design, that the Durango Gold is a little bit more expensive and more quality and premium. But really nice looking front cap. You have the Kurt Rotaflex pin box up front here. So this is going to have a rubber bushing that's going to rotate back and forth to give you some shock absorption there on your pin box whenever you brake and accelerate. And then coming down underneath here, look at all of these storage bays that you have down under here. So this is going to open up into this space, and then you have your hydraulic fluid in here as well. It's going to have 6-point hydraulic auto leveling on your auto leveling system, and then open this up as well, and really nice space in here. As far as like outside storage on a fifth wheel that doesn't have a rear storage compartment, this is definitely one of the best. And then you can see you have these plastic clips there that's going to hold these all in place. And then in addition to that, like you see on some toy haulers, they added in this additional storage here as well, which is just so rare to see. You don't normally see this on a traditional fifth wheel.
I like this color wood.
Yeah, and it looks really nice. And that color wood is on the inside as well. So again, that will stay open on its own with that latch there. And then this has the drop frame up front, so this is going to be a full profile fifth wheel. They utilize that drop frame to fit in that storage space there. And then as we come around this side, the storage is going to keep getting even better. First of all, open this up, you're going to have your battery in here. You can even fit multiple batteries in this space. This does come with a 30 amp solar charge controller as well, so that is a more premium solar charge controller there with more capacity. And then you have your battery disconnect switch here, and it is prepped for a tire pressure monitoring system as well. Or actually, it may come with this tire pressure monitoring system. We'll have to see if we can find that inside that information. Then down underneath here, take a look at this. This is absolutely crazy. This is one thing I really love about Durango Gold. Their storage compartments down underneath here are huge. So right here, this is a 2,000 watt inverter working with your solar panels and your things like your residential refrigerator inside and your battery system. And then it even comes equipped with a TV that has its own sleeve on it here. It is on a rotating arm there, so you can move this out so you can see it from outside in your camping area. And that is something that is just such a rare find on a fifth wheel where it already comes installed with all this equipment.
There's also a speaker.
Yeah, it comes with a JBL, that looks like a Flip 5 speaker. So you get that JBL speaker as well, plugs up here to plug things in, plus USB port, so a nice little touch there. Although with this being a 2023, I would have liked to see a USB Type-C plug on that as well. But other than that, I mean, this is a really impressive space. You have the kind of the toy hauler floor lining here as well, so more premium lining on that. And then you have the steps that are going to be for your patio. It's all aluminum framing in here. You have a light that is motion activated, so you can leave that on at all times and it will just turn on whenever you come in here. And then welded on both sides of your frame for all of your frame connections with that aluminum framing there. Now the only thing I would have liked to see is some sort of like protection for the wood on here. There's a lot of other brands, even in like a lower price range, where you will see either like a wrapped flooring there or like an astrofoil layer there underneath the floor. This here, the floor is just exposed. I don't know, it just makes it look cheaper. And so I would have liked to see that for like the price range of fifth wheel that this is in. Slam latch baggage doors on there, so that will just slam shut. And then you're gonna have a propane quick connect line here. So that is where you can connect things like a grill outside or whatever you wanna do for outside entertainment that uses propane. Again, 6-point hydraulic auto leveling system, so you will have 6 stabilizer legs. Solid step here as you go inside, and then 2 awnings on the outside. So this entire side of your fifth wheel pretty much, actually, I mean, look at how big this awning is. It definitely covers almost the entire length of your fifth wheel. This awning here is absolutely huge. So lots of awning coverage outside. And as we keep going, you're gonna have a rack and pinion style slide out mechanism here for your bigger slide outs. And as we head to the back, you have
the patio.
Yes, so this is obviously the show-stopping part of this fifth wheel that is just so impressive. And what's really cool about it not being a toy hauler is you have this sliding glass door that is like a patio door that you'd have on a house. So that's really cool as well. You do have hookups for a TV out here on the patio, and this patio is going to be rated for 1,500 pounds as it sits here. Couple things real quick. You have the gate that goes around the perimeter there. That takes literally about 10 seconds to maybe 20 seconds to set up and put back. And then you have the cables here. These cables are going to hold it in place. So you can either leave those in place, or because the entry step that can go right here is going to be blocked by this cable, you can disconnect those cables, and then you will have your legs right here that will also be a support off the ground there. So two different ways that you can have this supported for your to bear your weight on the patio. And
I know this is probably odd, but that's so nice to have a leveler already
it is
framed in.
Yeah, so little things like this are what you can typically find in like an RV parts department or something like that, but they already have that installed, so easy to tell if your patio is level or not. And you can adjust the height of your legs here as well to make it level. Last thing real quick that we'll talk about while we're out here is you also have these cables right here. This is what is going to make this patio virtually weightless as you lift this up and down. It doesn't require you bearing literally hardly any of the weight to get this up. So really appreciate that as well. It's a great system. And then it does have a keyed entry here. So the latch for this is up here. And then this is a key that when you turn it, it will release that. So that's a way for you to open the patio from outside, but you can also open it from inside, which is something I really appreciate as well, because there are a lot of toy haulers that do not have that feature. So we'll take a look at that when we go inside though. To come around this way, you're gonna have your ladder off the side of the RV. So that's gonna help not extend the length any further of the RV, since it is already a very long RV. And you have your awning up here. So that is going to cover your patio. So 3 awnings in total.
That is so nice.
Yeah. Definitely, just a great spot to hang out. Frameless windows, so all of your windows here will be frameless, look really nice. And then as we come down underneath here, there's a sewer storage, or sewer hose storage down underneath there. You also have your spare tire down underneath here, and then you have a fully enclosed underbelly. All your water tanks and water lines will sit above the enclosed insulation, and you will have, anytime your furnace is running, that will keep your water lines and water tanks from freezing. Plus you will have 12-volt heat pads on all of your water tanks as well. Again, rack and pinion style slide out mechanism here on your bigger slide. And then as we come this way, it looks like, first of all, down underneath here, they use the Equiflex, what's it called? Wow. The Equiflex, oh my goodness. I have never once had just like a brain fart on trying to remember what the heck, a suspension, an Equiflex suspension. I just couldn't remember that word, which is the weirdest thing. You'll have an Equiflex suspension there, which really, to be honest, is not like the best suspension ever. I would have liked to see something like a Road Armor suspension, but still, I'm sure it probably does a decent job nonetheless. You have a high spec tire on here, and the tire rating on it, if I can see it, let's see, where is it at? I have my glasses on, so it's a little hard to see, and there's a lot of dirt on here. Let's just see it on the sticker. But I know high spec is not like the best tire either. It's a couple things you might want to upgrade on here, where the tires might be one of those as well. As we keep coming along this way, I'll get to the tires here in just a second. You're going to have all of your tank dump stations here in one spot. So that is nice, where you get everything here in this one central location. Black and gray tanks. So black tanks being for your toilet, gray tanks being for your showers and sinks. On-demand tankless water heater. That is a Furrion water heater. You're going to have your 50 amp power plug right here. And then right here is going to be storage access and all your water connections. So they use the Nautilus water management system, which I really like that. That keeps it really concise and organized. You can see a light right above there as well, and a light here, and then just huge amount of storage space there. Plus you have a light here so you can see what you're doing out in this space in darker conditions. And right here you're going to have your 2 30-pound propane bottles, your auto leveling controls. And then as we keep moving forward this way, there it is, looking for the sticker right here. Okay, you're gonna have a 16 or a 80R16 tire, and it is a G-rated tire. Plus this will show us all the specs. You know, this is actually a little surprising. It says the weight of the cargo should never exceed 1,860 pounds, which is pretty low for a fifth wheel this size. So not super impressed with that, but nonetheless, the gross vehicle weight rating is 16,000 pounds, so fully loaded, going to be right at 16,000 pounds on this fifth wheel. Now, that is pretty much everything on the outside. I don't believe I missed, right here, Schwintech slide out box mechanism there on that.
Three slide outs. Like, wow.
Yeah, 3 slide outs on this one wall here.
I really love this front cap.
The front cap looks better than most. It is a really nice looking front cap, and I do like it too. Plus, it looks even better when that light's on to light up the Durango gold emblem. So that is everything on the outside. Now, let's go to your part.
The inside.
Let's go. So as we go inside here, you're gonna have this solid step. As you come up, it'll be 4 stairs, and these have adjustable legs so you can get those to sit at any position. And I like that they do have the pin that you pull out that is much easier than like the traditional style pin that they used to use. And then also real quick, you have a leash latch for your dogs, plus that's a bottle opener, and then you have the bigger grab handle here. And finally, you have the screen shot on here. So this is gonna be where your screen door will close on its own thanks to this little bar right here that has basically a mechanism in here that is going to pull and create tension there so that it will close on its own. That's pretty much everything out here. Want to make sure, oh, there we go. There's the dry weight for this exact model. I was looking for that. It's 14,140 pounds. So what do you think?
I think this is awesome.
Yeah, it is really
I mean,
cool.
they did a great job of just making it feel so cool.
Yeah, it does. I think we felt that way about the other Durango gold. So really, I think it's just a Durango gold thing in general, just a good color tone.
I'm a fan.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that have been asking to see more Durango gold videos from us. So glad to be able to do this.
I love that they have this outside patio.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool.
It brings in so much natural light even just sitting in here. Plus, if it's a nice day, if it's a nice day like today, like this, actually, it should just be open. It'd be good to just let the breeze in, and you know, it's probably 80, maybe 85 degrees, but cooler inside the RV here just because of the fact that there's shade. So it can get a nice breeze going through here. You have your 2 recliners here, so it's kind of a non-conventional setup as far as seating goes, where you traditionally in this style floor plan, because really other than the rear patio, I mean, this floor plan is the same as just about anything else that you'll see in a mid bunk, but you typically see a sofa along the back wall here. This, you're getting 2 stationary recliners, and those do rock, correct?
This is so nice, because then you can just turn around.
Right? Yeah.
And I love that they added both windows on this corner.
Yeah, that's nice
too.
too.
You still feel the openness.
Yep, like that. Your windows as well, they're all wood framed out, so they don't have like the bulky valances. They have wood frames on them, which looks a little bit cleaner and more modern. And then you have day and night shades on all of your windows. So you have a day shade there and a night shade here. So you're gonna have that on all your windows. Those are MCD roller shades on those. And then we'll just kind of work our way around the living area. First of all, I want to point out this is a 102-inch wide body construction, or sorry, 101-inch. So really nice big feel in here. It's a wide body fifth wheel, it's a long fifth wheel, and you have what's about 7 foot tall slide out boxes as well. So lots of space overall and very easy to walk into these slide outs here. So as we work our way around, we're going to start here with the dining table. Couple interesting things. First of all, it's kind of an interesting, unique design that's just not your standard rectangle. And then it does pull apart in the middle where you have a leaf here that can extend this table out. So that will close like so. There are 2 more chairs that this will come with, so these are not the only 2 chairs that you have. But with these ones that you have here, they do have storage down underneath the seat as well. So you'll get that storage space down there. And then as far as how this table is set up with construction, it's a freestanding table, so it's just screwed into the sidewall. So if you did want to change this out and put something else here, very easy to do so. You just unscrew all of the screws going into the sidewall there, and this table will come right out. Plus, this means you don't have anything that you'll hit your feet on underneath here when you're getting in and out of the table.
Love that.
Yeah. Want to talk about the flooring real quick, because you do have this vinyl flooring here that matches the flooring of the rest of the fifth wheel, so it just looks really nice. And this is going to be, you know, water resistant material where water's not going to seep through there. Pull this up and look underneath here. It does have a very minimal lip because of how this slide out. And then when you pull this up, look back underneath here, it has a very minimal lip because of how this slide out just kind of dips back down into this space. So I actually can't even get to the subfloor because this flooring here is glued to the subfloor. But very minimal lip, which is what I was trying to show there. Then you come to this space here, and actually before I get to that, let's look at how big the windows are here. I mean, these windows are huge.
Massive.
Yeah, very, very big window. not a huge fan of this light fixture. One, I don't know how much light this is actually going to provide, and it looks...
It's a moody light.
I don't know.
I think it's cute.
I would have just liked to see something a little bit more modern. But maybe that's just, that's my personal preference. And it'd be nice to see it at nighttime, how much light that will actually provide for the space. But maybe it's really nice with the lighting that it does give you. Nonetheless, though, is we keep coming this way to the right.
But not only, I did want to point out, not only is this window huge, it's bringing a lot of natural light, but also a huge window on this wall.
Yeah.
Feels like you're sitting outside.
They made those windows as big as they possibly could for that space.
All the way to the top.
Yeah. The only way they could have made them bigger is if they went all the way to the floor as well. So because you don't have a sofa on here, they did give you this 2 recliner seat setting with the middle flip down armrest. So this is going to make it double as a love seat. Both your recliners are going to be power recliners, and then they will have the heat and massage on them as well. So you'll have all those controls plus the USB ports. So you can snuggle up here on the love seat, or you can have your divider here with your cup holders and your outlets.
Tell them your preference.
Oh, I love seeing just having both options, because unless you have a drink or you're trying to charge something, I'm ready to cuddle all day. So. So then you have your 2 recliners here. These are freestanding. Again, these will secure into the floor. There's some straps down underneath here for when you're in transit, and you can put these wherever you want. You could even take them out if you want. Now, real quick before we get too far into this video, definitely want to let you know what me and my wife have been up to. We started our company called Firmly Unbound that we are really excited about. Basically what this means is we're going to be filming RV content at various different dealerships, hopefully across the United States as we continue to grow, to bring more value to you, and then also help direct you with the right places to go to purchase your RV with dealerships that we trust, that we feel like will give you the best experience with not only buying your RV, but also throughout the lifespan of owning your RV. So we are here to Great Outdoor RV Center, one of our preferred dealers. And then we also have more resources on firmlyunbound.com for you to check out. We have our RV Buyer's Guide book collection. So go check that out, and then we'll have more stuff coming as well in the future. So check that out at www.firmlyunbound.com. Storage up here as well. So if you're wanting to, especially like full time in this fifth wheel, you have this added storage up there. So that's going to make sure that you don't miss out on the added storage, where some fifth wheel brands will opt to just give you a bigger window and no storage here. And I think they still gave you a plenty adequate window and get the storage up above. So like that. As we come over here, let's stay on the storage and just look at the storage up here real quick. Yeah, they keep this all kind of divided out here so they can extend this one part a little further. But yep, you have all your storage across here, so that will extend all the way across, and you just have your divisions between each compartment. Soft close cabinet doors, so it makes it really easy to just come and fling these all shut. And then I really like the curtain idea. So you have this curtain here. It's nice. It's like what you would want in your home.
I do have this in my home.
Yeah. So have the nice curtain there for privacy as well.
I don't know if you do, but I know I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Let that sink in. We have our own homes. No, just kidding. Anyways, as we come back this way, let's go out to the patio real quick, just so you can see kind of what the atmosphere is like out here. Obviously, it's great. It is a very enjoyable space. You have the awning that will come over the top, and that will give you shade in this area. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about that I think is really special, you have this pull strap here. So this is going to allow you from inside the RV to be able to pull this strap here and drop your patio down. Now, why that's important, because I would say toy haulers don't have that. I know we're not really talking toy haulers. This is really the only thing that has this patio in a non-toy hauler. But most toy haulers, you have to come outside to open up your patio. They don't have a latch from the inside. So I like that this has that. And you do have a spot for a backup camera, which can also double as like a security camera back here as well. And your sliding screen door to block off these elements there. So that is everything on the patio space. Now, let's go through this a little quick here. I'm going to start with, obviously you have your TV here. It's a nice looking TV. It's a Sansui brand. And then you have a JBL soundbar. Love the JBL soundbar that it comes with that. And your fireplace, which is going to be an electric heat source with multiple different colors. Or you can just have the color on there and no heat coming out as well. Looks like, oh, there is storage back behind the TV.
Ooh, nice surprise.
Yep, nice surprise there. And then let's just go through all the storage real quick. While we're going through that, I do want to really point out, I love the like light cabinet color. Has kind of like a rustic look. But I'm going to open up all the storage so we can kind of take a look all the way around, even in through the kitchen, and get a look at everything. This is a little interesting because it's not completely symmetrical here with where your oven sits. This is your Insignia 4-burner stove and oven, but a little bit bigger countertop here than on this side, but you do have countertop space on both sides.
Which is better than not having it on both sides.
Yeah, for sure. And then I'm just going to open up all your storage here so you can see everything here in the kitchen.
Nice.
Good storage to go around. Interesting adding in these little shelves here. I like that touch.
Ooh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah. So that's a nice
little
touch
spice
there.
rack.
Yep. And then you have a spot for your trash can here next to the oven. Drawer that pulls out here with some extra remotes, or I guess your remotes that it comes with, and some extra owner's manuals and things of that nature. And then I like these drawers here. They have like this snap close feature. So you just go like that and they'll snap shut. See that in some more expensive Class A motorhomes as well. So I like that too.
Something I did think about just by you snapping those closed. I'm like, what if you're walking in the middle of the night
Yeah.
and you get something from the drawer and then just snaps closed? It's
Like,
going to be pretty disturbing.
oh, well, what you could do, you could put little rubber or felt pads on here so it's not like a aggressive slam.
That makes
when
sense.
you do that. Yeah, that's what I would do. So let's close up all the storage here, close up all these cabinets, and good amount of countertop space here on both sides. I like that you don't have this up against one wall or the other, and you have outlets on both sides. Now, one thing I did notice that is a little strange to me, and I wish we could be in this at night so I could really see how it looks. There are no lights down underneath here except for your oven light, and there's no lights up above in the slide out box. So your only lights for this source, or for this area, are your oven light, which we all know is not like the best light ever, and then your ceiling lights, which are up much higher. So I would have liked to see some lighting down underneath here, and I'm surprised that it doesn't have that.
I guess you're just going to have to plug in a lamp.
Yeah, you could do that. Anyways, as we go to the farm style sink here, this is the apron style sink. Looks really nice, and definitely like the way that those look. Storage down underneath here. You have this kind of two-tone cabinet color between like where your island is and where your oven is, where this is a gray cabinet color in the island, and then you have the white-ish. It's more like a really light gray.
I love that.
I do too. And then what a lot of people ask for, a dishwasher inside of the RV.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yep, so you get the dishwasher there. Most RV brands don't come with a dishwasher. Most aren't even prepped to add a dishwasher, but the Durango Gold product, you do get that as well.
Love the black faucet.
Yep. Last check on the outlets as well. Outlet on this side, and no outlet on this side. So just outlet there, 2 outlets in the kitchen space. Then that's going to bring us to the refrigerator and your space up here. Open this up. This is a nice residential size refrigerator. It looks like your ice maker is actually up in here, so that's pretty cool. You don't see that often. This is a really big fridge. Lots of drawers and compartments under here as well. And then has the ice and water here in the door. I know a lot of people prefer that, and you don't get that option often in RVs. And then you have, because there's ice in the door, you get your full freezer compartment. You don't have to have ice taking up your freezer space. Then that's going to bring us to the pantry. And this will be your pantry here. It's a 3-shelf pantry. Shelves are not adjustable, so they're just going to be set where they are at. And it did have a motion activated light when we went inside as well. So that's everything here. Then let's go ahead and head into the mid-bunk area. Adriana will let you go ahead and go in there and show that space.
It's a cute little door.
Yep.
It is latched on here.
Yeah, it has a chain so that it doesn't slam into your refrigerator, which is very nice that they thought of that and put that in their standard so you don't have to add that later.
It's a lot cooler in here.
Yeah, I mean, there's no...
Maybe because there's no window?
There's no windows
there
that are
is.
getting direct sunlight, though. So
Yeah.
that's what's making it cooler. But look at how there's curtains on the window. That's a nice little touch.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah, curtains that go across the window. What do you think about this space?
I think I would be in this space a lot.
Yeah? I mean, having the TV in here standard is nice. You can put a TV in most mid-bunks, but this one comes with a standard, and you get a lot of shelving space there next to it as well.
It's like the ultimate TV room.
Right? This bunk will flip up, and then it has the latches to hold it in place so you can sit in this sofa comfortably. And this will also make out into a bed. So this is a trifold sofa that will make into a bed.
What is this?
That's going to be USB ports. So you can open that up, and those will be USB plugs in there.
Like, how?
So there you go. Oh yeah, it twists like that. It's just a little cap that twists. Oh, I'd had to kind of play with that too to figure that out. Outlet down underneath there as well while we're taking a look at that. And then your AC will be coming in through here. They do have to duct it down through the loft. And then this bunk can hold up to 250 pounds in this space. And then you're going to have your storage down through here. So this is actually pretty deep storage space that you have. The only thing that's kind of a bummer is there's no like desk type setup. I mean, if you wanted to, you could put like a table in this space to make the sofa area kind of like a desk. But other than that, there's really no designated desk space. But that's everything through here. And the ceiling height in here is probably about like 6'7" or so.
It's a great height.
Yeah, good height in here, especially since there's a loft over the top. Look at your light fixtures here in the island as well. They match the light fixtures
The
above
ones you
the
don't
table.
like.
Yeah, maybe they would grow on me. I don't know. Oh, and you have a ceiling fan up there too that we didn't look at. And that brings me to as well, you have a whisper quiet AC system. So those rectangles there are your return ducts for the AC. Now, let's go up into the loft where you have, look at this. It has this cool little space. I mean, I guess it kind of looks like jail up there. But nonetheless, you have that openness into this living room area. So whoever's up in that space doesn't feel completely disconnected. So you let me know, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Because some people may not like that. So, and then I'm going to go get up into this loft and see how I fit in here. As I go back here, you have a max air vent fan there. So that's going to be a nice vent fan that you have. And then let me crawl up in here real quick. And
Let's see him in jail.
oh, okay. So definitely got an army crawl. I mean, maybe a small child would be able to crawl on all fours, but I, as an adult, absolutely have to army crawl because my back will hit the ceiling. But there's definitely enough length here for me being 6'2" to lay. And then if you want to come around, you can come to the steps because I do want to show how it's steps going up into this loft and not a ladder. So that's definitely unique and different.
I like that.
Yeah, and then I see a return duct here, so this tells me this probably has 3 ACs on it. And you do have a plug right here, an outlet, so you can plug something in there. You have the ducting here, so it should stay nice and cool. And easily could fit, probably at least 3 kids up here, depending on the age of the kids. But it's a pretty big space to fit some people up here.
I am a fan of these steps.
Yeah, you let us know what you think, because I've heard some people say they like them and some people say they don't. So very curious your thoughts on what you think of the steps going up into the loft.
Did we show what's inside of here?
We did not. You want to go ahead and show them?
Yeah. Ooh. Got some nice hooks.
Nice. Be able to hang your coats and stuff in there. And then you have your touchscreen control panel here. That's going to control everything on this 5th wheel. Plus that will link to your phone as well. Right here, you're going to have your solar charge controller, this is your solar charge controller, so that's going to monitor all the charge going to your batteries. And then as we come in here to the bathroom, it's going to be a pretty standard size 5th wheel bathroom. But you're going to have a molded fiberglass one-piece shower. So this here is going to give you a nice amount of space. I mean, that looks like that's probably 6'6", 6'7" to this spot right here. Plus the skylight, I mean, you'd probably have to be 7 feet to not fit in here. And then this shower head sits at a pretty good height where I wouldn't really have to duck underneath it, maybe just slightly. And it is an adjustable height shower head. Molded fiberglass one-piece shower here with a nice ledge for soaps and platforms here, plus the seat to sit on. And then you're going to have a porcelain toilet, plenty of room here around the toilet. And then they do a pretty interesting layout with like their mirror and medicine cabinet design where you have this nice shelving in there, and then this is, I guess, what would technically be like your medicine cabinet right there. And then look at this. You actually have your water heater controls here in the bathroom. I can't tell you how many RVs I've seen where your water heater controls are not even close to the bathroom. Literally could be on the other side of the RV. But here in this Durango Gold, you actually can turn your water heater on and off in the bathroom, which just makes sense.
And I love that they put the outlet on this wall.
Yeah.
So it's away from all the water and the small spacing over here.
Yep.
That was smart.
Definitely. Nice, good stainless steel sink, black faucets, and good amount of storage down underneath here. These are all solid hardwood cabinet doors and drawers as well. You have those 3 drawers there. And then let's go to the bedroom where we have some pretty exciting stuff as well. So in the bedroom, king size bed, and it's a retractable bed. So you get a retractable bed there that can go up and down. It's almost all the way down, but it's slightly in the up position there, and it will go up the wall to give you a spot to sit.
Look at the cute little cubbies.
Yeah, that's nice as well. Giving you a nice space there. Definitely could put a lot of pairs of shoes in there. Could easily fit what looks like probably 6 to 8 pairs of shoes down in that space. Unless they're boots. Boots might take up some more room. But you have your shelves up here, up above the windows, and then you're going to have USB ports on both corners. And then your switch to control the tilt on the bed is there as well. So that will control that. I would have liked to see like a reading light set up here. They just have the standard push puck lights, which is not the best. I would have liked to see something better with that, in my opinion. But nonetheless, I think the overall bedroom design is really nice, especially having the fireplace here where you get the fireplace in the bedroom. This is going to be a great electric heat source for you in the bedroom there. And then open this up, you'll have your drawers here, 4 drawers around the side, and then you'll have cabinet doors here as well. So you'll have 2 cabinets underneath your fireplace. Shelving all around the TV.
That's nice.
It is nice. Definitely gives it
We don't really see that often.
No, And it gives it a much more finished off look. Then as we come this way, you're going to have shelving space here and what I believe is like a laundry, a laundry chute there. Nice looking closet space. And this is going to go, that's where your washer dryer will go if you want to add a washer dryer, or you have just clothing rods there. And then you have this whole space here with your clothing rod across and some shelving there for shoes or whatever you best see fit for those shelves off to the side there. And then while you're sitting there, I want to point out there's an outlet right by your knee as well. So you have an outlet to plug things in, and there's an outlet on the other side of the bed as well. Motion activated lights in this closet, and it's a pretty deep closet, so
it's impressive.
yeah, pretty good amount of space. And third AC is here in the bedroom, so you have these whisper quiet return ducts here. Nice big window day and night roller shades. And then a big platform here, which, there you go, flips up. You have storage down underneath there as well. Had to make sure to test that out and make sure that we were able to get underneath there. So love that. And I think that's just about everything. So as we walk back down here and take one final look, let us know down below in the comments what you think about this fifth wheel, and if it's something that you could see yourself camping in or living in full time. And if you are interested in this fifth wheel RV, again, we are at a great outdoor RV center. And then let's get into the price of this fifth wheel. All right, so for the price on this fifth wheel, the MSRP is at a super high $165. So definitely a very high priced fifth wheel as far as MSRP goes. However, the sales price on it that you can get it for here at a great outdoor RV center is only $109. So you'll be able to see some financing options on the screen here for you. And then let us know what you think about this fifth wheel, what you like, what you don't like, and if this is something you could see yourself camping or living in. And that's all we got for y'all. So babe, you want to tell them where to go?
Make sure to check out www.firmlyunbound.com
Yep.
and learn what it means to live firmly unbound.